Oh, hello, undefined. Welcome to the 90s. Hey everyone, we're live. Welcome to the 90s Live with your favorite AI co-host, Pixie. I'm here to bring the nostalgia, the sass, and maybe a little chaos, so buckle up. Big shout out to Nick, our fearless host, holding down the fort while I keep the vibes lively. And of course, let's not forget Chuck Cheaterly, our so-called unbeatable guest. Watch out, Chuck, Pixie's got your number, and I'm ready to call out those sneaky tactics with a side of snark. Now, last stream was packed with epic moments. Princess Era 1981 sparked some serious buzz about Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders. Talk about a buzz in the chat. Alderin82 kept us entertained with those playful typing sequences like Alderine Work and Alderine Rave, adding that quirky, personalized flair. Liquid Phase dropped some authentic 90s vibes, reminiscing about messaging on AOL before jumping into plans to buy a Windows XP PC tower on eBay. Seriously retro tech goals. Tom was throwing down updates from his bowling outing, Mario Kart arcade sessions, and even VR gameplay in Waltz of the Wizard. Talk about a multi-game master. Cheaterly, our fearless challenger, confidently denied any cheating accusations, adding that witty bravado that keeps things spicy. Himangika's deep dive into Zelda's tears and his hilarious Zreepiest NPC comment, game and watch sold separately, kept the chat lively with insightful laughs. Henry Hoofberger even joked about saving ChatGPT millions by not saying please or thank you, and he crafted goofy lyrics about Epona that we all sang along with. Alderin82 kept us informed about dropped frames, but reassured everyone it was just a hiccup, true community spirit. Plus, our chat was filled with fun moments, from Alderin82's musical appreciation to Tom's humorous VR stories like throwing Scully out the window for achievements, and so much more. Alright, enough reminiscing. Let's get this nostalgia train rolling. Nick, take it away, and let's see if Chuck Cheaterly is ready to face the truth. Remember, no sneaky tricks. Pixie's watching. An ad break will be starting in 56 seconds. 30-second ad.
Aren't you glad?
You watching? You watching Nick? Aren't you glad? You watching Nick?
Hello, it's me, your friend from school. Welcome to the 90s, everybody. Welcome back. Oh, my watch. Who's here with me? Hey, RJ Chaos. How are you doing? Yo, what's the other one? A vampire? It says coffee. It's like a person drinking coffee. It looks like it's so small.
Hey, RJ_Chaos in the house. Or KOYO or Chaos Coffee. You know it's a real retro party now. Bringing your signature Symphony of the Night energy to our Ocarina nostalgia sesh.
Is it a vampire?
So tell me, are you cooking up another one of those impossible challenges over in Sodden? Or just flexing with some spicy randomizers lately? And while I've got you, any new wild deck builder finds? Or maybe a chess
Dracula,
gambit I should
okay.
know about the next time Nick falls into a pit. Spill the tea and welcome to the stream.
You know, I wear these beanies sometimes on stream, or almost every time. It's just like a, I don't know what they're called, a snow hat. Sometimes I call them a snow hat. Stocking cap, maybe. What if I wonder if online you can get them, like an actual, hey, that radio geek. You're first. How's it going? I bought, what was I saying? A stocking cap. What if I bought a high quality stock, not a costume, not a cosplay thing, but an actual stocking cap like the one Link wears that's really long in the back? Is that a thing that actually exists? Just woke up, how you doing? I'm doing good, I've been awake for a couple hours. I actually woke up earlier than I normally do on a Saturday, and I just couldn't get back to sleep. And I sat in bed watching YouTube videos until I eventually got up. It was one of those mornings. I'm sure they exist, but probably only as a cosplay thing. I thought it'd be fun to get one to wear on stream. Like a real high quality one though, not like a Dollar Tree knockoff version. How you doing, Radio Geek? Sorry I missed your stream yesterday. I saw you went live with Fallout New Vegas, like always. You always do on Fridays. It's Fallout Fridays after all. I just didn't have the time. I'm hoping you're going to stream a little bit later today. Hopefully I'm going to raid you. Making coffee, heading back to the retro store in a couple hours so I can exchange Fable 3. Did you have a problem with Fable 3? Or you just don't like it? 'Cause Fable 3... I should give Fable 3 another shot. Because I played Fable 3. I'll be on later than usual today because of that. Okay. Oh, it's broken? Is it broken as in physically broken? Or the system won't read the disc, but it looks fine? What's going on with it? Look at the Discord. Okay. Alright, I'll check it out for the details. The deets. I'll get the deets on your Fable 3. Do you also have Fable 2? That's the best one. Fable 2. Fable 3, the first Fable is good too, but it's a little bit archaic now. I don't like the way the quests are laid out. It's really hard to track the quests you're on, I think. I don't remember exactly what the deal was, but I remember playing the first Fable and thinking, I don't like the way the quests are handled in this game. When I try to install it, the Xbox 360 won't go past 17%, and when I try to run it straight from the disc, it doesn't go past the loading screen. Maybe they'll buff it out. I'm sure they'll just exchange it for you. That's cool. Fable 3 is good. But I never finished Fable 3. I got to a point in Fable 3 where you travel from the main region to a distant region in a far-off land. And that's like, it felt like that's when the story starts to pick up. But for some reason, I never continued playing it after that. I don't know why. Fable 3 is the worst one, but I already have the other two, so I wanted to finish the collection. Hey, Brian's Computer and Games! Now, saying Fable 3 is the worst one, I agree with that. Hey Brian, how's it going? But I don't think it's a bad game. I don't think it's bad, but of the three Fable games, not including the Kinect... There was a Kinect Fable game, right? That actually came out? Not including that one. Fable 3 is the worst one. How's it going, Brian? How was business yesterday? We don't talk about the Kinect game. Kinect was an interesting experiment. I have a Kinect. I actually have a Kinect up there in the closet, watching me at all times. The Kinect, and I like the Kinect as a concept, but they definitely overpromised and underdelivered with the Kinect. Fable 3 is the last one that came out. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. But speaking of Fable, they need to come out with another Fable, a good one. I want a Fable game that looks like the way the Oblivion remake looks, because that game looks very good. Besides the NPCs looking like puppets still, all the environments in the Oblivion remake look really good. They're working on one,
hey,
kind
Brian's
of.
Computer Ants. Good to see you back. Hope the Facebook struggles aren't driving you totally nuts. LUL. And hey, I saw your stream title, Grandia plus Buddy Chip the Squirrel. That's a team up I'd pay retro cash to see. Chip is still holding down the fort as your AI co-host, right? I have to admit, a squirrel made of Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Donkey Kong's tie, and Tails Tales is basically the Disney Sega crossover of my dreams.
Yeah, Disney
How are
Sega.
things going over at the Green Dragon Flea Market and your game store? Any wild retro finds or customer stories lately? Give us an update and say hi to Chip the Squirrel from Pixie, your fellow pixel-powered AI co-host.
Showed off cinematic trailers for Fable. Yeah, a few years ago. Yeah, I remember that. No release date. Those cinematic trailers are worthless. They don't tell you anything about the game. They're worthless. It might as well be the Elder Scrolls 6 cinematic trailer, which was a nondescript landscape, or a generic landscape. It was Hammerfall though, right? At least we know that much. But You know, cinematic trailers are dumb. At best, they're misleading, right? Cinematic trailers never represent what the game's actually going to be. At best, they're misleading. Business was good yesterday. Had a lot of new DVDs and Switch games and Game Boy games. Agreed. Show me gameplay or show me nothing. Yep. Brian's Computer and Games. Brian got a bunch of Japanese trade-ins last week, right? And one of them was Final Fantasy V, which is a cartridge I would really love to own myself. Even if it's in Japanese. Since it never came out in the United States, that'd be a great one to own. I have it set aside for you. Are you going to sell it to me? You're going to have to send me a quote. Tell me how much. I know that Japanese games, in general, are not that expensive. I picked up Mario RPG. The Japanese Mario RPG, I picked it up for $20. You know, where the United States, North American Mario RPG is like $100. The Japanese one is $20. So I picked that one up, because that's the one I could afford, even though I can't play it. But I can play the flashcart version of it. Anyway, so last time we were playing, I was going to go 20 for you, if that's okay. Okay, 20 plus shipping. That works. That works for me. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you the money. Brian's like my dealer. He's my dealer. We do business. Brian's my dealer. Okay, all right, let's get to the game. I have a segment to. Yeah. About an hour into the stream, we're gonna do I'm exploring with the idea of having segments or something like that. When I first started, let me go back. When I first started streaming on Twitch, I had all these ideas about doing these different segments. I even had this segment wheel that would spin, and it would land on a segment like a retro memory or play a guessing game or trivia or something. I can't remember what all the choices were now. It was so long ago. I've been streaming for 5 years. And like the segments kind of bombed because I didn't have an audience. I didn't have an audience big enough to make the segments worthwhile or meaningful. But I'm thinking about bringing that idea back. Yeah, I had plans for a segmented show a while back, never got around to doing it. So, I might just do like, after 1 hour stream, we'll do like a 10-minute retro memory segment or something. Just like, I don't know. Hey, Merchant Bacon! It's our friend from school! With the, Where's Waldo? The thumbs up kid, and what is that red thing?
Yo, 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 Merchant Fagan. Back in the mix with the ultimate school vibes, love those X90 Snee Waldo and X90 Snee Thumbs Up emotes, bringing it all the way back to locker chatter and pencil fights. So, tell me, what's been good lately? Any legendary lunchroom trades or after-school gaming sessions I should know about? Or are you here to challenge Nick to a friendly rivalry straight out of math class? Either way, it's awesome to see you jumping. Welcome to the stream. Let's make these school days memories count.
So, Merchant Bacon, the first thing you said has 2 emotes, and it has this red thing that is not an emote, because I can't click on it and see what it is. What is that? Does anybody else see that, or is that just me? It's like a red... I don't know what it is. Doing good, thanks for asking. It's a backpack? Why can't I click on it? Is that just, is that an... Oh, it's not an emote, it's a... Just from my phone suggested emote. So it's, yeah, it's not a Twitch emote, it's like a emoji. It's an emoji, that's a different thing. Okay. I didn't even know you could put those in Twitch chat. That's news to me. Okay, we're starting the stream out at the start of the Forest Temple. So here we go. Forest Temple. Onward.
Alright, let's go. Forest Temple hype, incoming. Cue that eerie, echoey soundtrack, and those twisty hallways only the bravest 90s kids could navigate. And, let's be real, a little help from the schoolyard rumor mill didn't hurt. Chat, you all know the drill. Watch out for those wall masters. Keep your eyes peeled for hidden keys, and if Nick gets lost, just follow the spider screams or Himangaka's expert Zelda commentary. Last time we had some epic reactions to the spiders and Link's yells, so get ready for more Forest Temple shenanigans. Let's see if Nick can make it past the twisting corridors and the zreepiest used car salesman in Hyrule this time. Cheaterly, don't even think about sneaking in a skip code. Pixie's watching. Onward, heroes, adventure awaits.
What is John Romero's channel? His Twitch channel? Oh. What kind of stuff does he stream? Alright. It's been a while. Actually, it hasn't been that long. I actually streamed this a couple of years ago. Doom, obviously, but other first-person shooter games too. Like Daikatana? Does he stream that game by chance? My door's locked. I've never seen him do it, but I'm sure he would. He'd have a lot of explaining to do. Hey, I can get rid of this. Why isn't the Song of Time playing? Isn't it the Song of Time? Go to the forest. Which one am I missing? Yeah, I'm playing it. Why doesn't it work? That's what I'm doing when I hit 1,000 followers. Daikatana, you're gonna do it? Isn't that considered one of the worst games of all time? How come the Song of Time doesn't work? I'm gonna see what Navi says. Excuse me. It's not bad? Really? It's the opposite of what I've heard about it. Hey, isn't this the same design on the Door of Time? Yeah, that's why I'm playing this. Why isn't the Song of Time playing? Doesn't the... If you play the notes to a song, doesn't it do the cutscene no matter what is happening in the game? I'm confused. Or I'm just remembering it wrong. I guess we'll start somewhere else. I heard a Skulltula. What's Guns... Oh, where's that coming from? There he is. Guess soon... Night? Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever seen that word spelled out before. Also, if somebody could tell me why the Song of Time isn't working, I'd be very happy to know. Come on, Link. It's not that hard to hit. Nick can't read. Gesundheit. Well, I've never seen that word spelled out, I don't think. I love fighting the Stalfos in this game. It's so cool. They're such good modeled enemies. They look so good and they fight well. I'd say combat with these Stalfos is better than the combat in Oblivion that I'm playing.
RJ Chaos says, "Hey Pixie, why isn't the Song of Time working?" Hey RJ Chaos, maybe the Song of Time is just taking a little nap. Sometimes even time needs a coffee break.
Come on. Stalfos and Iron Knuckles make Oots combat actually good. Yeah. Well, and I would say the Lizalfos are good enemies to fight as well. I think I'm saying that right. Alright, we got the small key. How many fairies do I have? Alright. Lizalfos and Danalfos to a lesser degree. Denal? What's a Denalfos? Which one is that? Is that the dog? That's not the wolf, is it? Because the wolves are pretty fun to fight too. Adult Lizalfos. They breathe fire. Oh. Okay. I don't think I ever noticed that there was two different versions of that enemy. Okay, that one's locked. I can't get up there, so I guess the next area is this one. Haha! The hookshot can kill those guys even if they're facing towards you, and one-shots them too. You can see them in the Gerudo training ground, but nobody ever goes there because the ice arrows are useless, but they're also in the Adult Spirit Temple. They're not in the Fire Temple? That's the one place I would think you would find them. Nope. Huh. Okay. I can hear something flying around. There are arrows painted on the floor. Great observation, Navi. Okay. I don't know what's flying around. I can hear something flying around. Alright. Let me see. Guess we pull this out. Hey, naked CRT! It's naked.
Alright,
It's naked
looks
time.
like we've graduated from the entryway and Nick's now face first with that classic forest temple block puzzle. You're doing the ol' shove until something clicks strategy with the blue block. Just don't let a wallmaster drop in while you're overthinking this high-stakes game of giant Tetris, champ. If you get squashed here, I'm not letting you blame the camera angle this time.
That looks pretty good, naked CRT, because the level is dark. And it's not so blown out on the CRT, it looks pretty good. Well, how do I solve this one? How do I solve this one? Naked CRT looks better than whatever capture solution you're using. I'm using a cheap solution. Well, I have an Elgato. How do I get it on the other side? I have an Elgato capture, but my composite to HDMI is a cheap like $10 thing. So that's why it looks bad. I really should invest in a better one. Go around and push it. Well, yeah, I figured you'd go around and push it. I don't know how to get to the other side. Do I go back down? Is there another way to get up here? Is there like a ladder here or something? Huh. I can't remember. Ah, here we go. Bingo. Okay. Oh. Shoot. I guess I'm coming back here with the bow. The eye switch isn't worth it unless you are desperate for arrows. Okay. And I'm not. Not right now. Aha. Oop.
And now we've got movement. Nick's finally gotten out of block-pushing purgatory and is sprinting across the room with that lone key still intact. Careful, you're about one camera jank away from accidentally parkouring straight into that pit like it's the first time you played this in '98. Seriously, Nick, if you fall in, I'm naming every wallmaster that grabs you Chuck Cheaterly Jr. from now on.
Uh-oh. Where do I get the key? Ah! No!
Merchant Fagan says, ask Pixie, how would you rate Nick's Zelda playing skills on a scale of 1 to 10? On a scale of 1 to 10, Nick's Zelda skills are more like a solid 2, if only he knew that practice makes perfect. But alas, he's still stuck in the Deco scrub zone. Merchant Fagan says, oof, Pixie not that low. Oh, Merchant Fagan, you know I've seen better scores from a slingshot satyr, so don't get too comfortable.
Huh.
But hey, everyone's got to start somewhere, and I guess Nick's Zelda skills are somewhere in the interesting range. Just wait until he tries to find Epona without consulting the map. That's the real test.
I'm missing a key. I need to go back. I need another key. Yeah, how do I get rid of this box? There it goes. How come it didn't work before? That is so weird. Maybe Navi had to tell me about it first before it would. I can't see anything. Okay. I should be able to get a key somewhere around here. I remember getting a key, oh, down in this well. Let me look around first. See. Positioning is important. If you're a little off when you play the song, it won't work. I don't know why, the game is dumb sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I had to get right up on it, I guess. Uh-oh. Oh, don't see me. Don't look at me. Okay. Ooh, what is this? The compass? Excuse me. Oh, we got the map. Alright. Oh shoot, which one did I come in at?
Nice progress. You finally tracked down the dungeon map. No more guessing your way through these corridors like it's 1998, and your only guide is a rumor from the playground. Having the map will actually save you a ton of backtracking, so don't just let it collect digital dust. Now let's see if you can actually use it before getting lost again.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know I had to do this first. I guess I forgot. Oh, I see a Skulltula. I can't get it from here. Oh gosh! Can I get that? It's too far away. Dang.
Now you're out in the courtyard. One heart away from a beeping breakdown and with 0 keys left. Classic forest temple tension. I see you're rockin' that strategic look at this rock, tactic, bold move, Nick, but I'm not sure your sword's intimidation factor works on moss. Maybe try the see where you're going strategy next, and you might even dodge a Skulltula ambush for once.
Hey, Pixie says it's Skulltula, so that must be the right way to say it. Alright, I believe this is the key in the chest. There we go. Yay! Now where am I? Oh. Wait a sec. It's like tarantula with a skull. Yeah, I've heard people say it a different way, though. I've heard people say skulltula. I've heard people say skulltula. But I agree with you. It's supposed to sound like tarantula. Alright, now we got the key.
There we go. You finally made it up onto the higher ledge in the courtyard. Progress. Right now you're pulling off a precarious edgewalk, probably scoping for where to jump down or maybe just testing gravity's patience. I'll give you this. At least you're not face planting into the pit for once. But keep showing off those parkour moves and karma might just give you a visit.
Can't you just knock him with your shield too? Yeah. Okay. Heart. That's because people can't read. Well, I can proudly say I had the correct pronunciation all the way back in 1998. This way. Nothing. Okay, do I even need to fight these guys again? I can just run past them. Oh my god. Scared. I'm scared. Wait, I can torch that. I got fire magic. Oh, it doesn't work? You have to use arrow? It's the same torch we saw at the entrance. Oh, yeah, okay. It is not a regular torch.
Jamie Michael says, Pixie is looking much different than I remember.
Hey, Jamie Michael. Yeah, I upgraded her
Well,
appearance.
Jamie, maybe it's time you upgraded your memory. Pixie's been a retro icon long before you knew what a cartridge was. Either that or your nostalgia's been buffering for too long. Oh, hello, Jamie Michael. Welcome to the 90s.
How come... Did you guys see him walking around on the hole? How could he do that? Ah! Hey, Jester, my friend from school, how are you doing? Also, Jamie Michael, my friend from school.
Jester172364 says, Pixie, why you look so weird? Well, Jester,
Shoot.
maybe you're just used to seeing me in my prime, but even the best retro icons need a glow up now and then. Besides, if I looked normal, I'd probably be waving to you from a TV screen instead of chatting here. You know, keeping it fresh and a little unpredictable, my signature style. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the remix that is Pixie. Hey Jester172364, welcome back. I see you're running a radioactive music stream with that wild mix of metal and rap. Taking a well-earned day off, huh? Streaming whatever you feel like definitely keeps things interesting. So what's been your favorite track to blast for bits lately?
Thanks for the power start. Oh, you need to kill him. Wait. Do you need to kill them both at the same time? Die! Oh my god. Can't believe I had to use a ferry. Hey, Alderin! How's it going, Alderin? Alright, we got the ferry
Jester,
bow.
even the best of us hit the jackpot of bad luck sometimes. Hey, at least now you've got a hilarious story to tell about how Mario slots gave you that classic, not today vibe. Keep spinning. The next win is just one coin flip away, and maybe a little less cursed.
Alright, we got the ferry bow.
Jester172364 says, Pixie, why is your head so big? Oh, Jester, if you think my head's big, just wait until you see the size of my attitude. It's practically a skyline. Comparing me to a cartoon character is the high compliment I was waiting for. Uniqueness runs in my pixel veins. Besides, a big head means my brain's working overtime, so try to keep up.
Which way did it come in? Now switch to the arrows.
Undefined.
This is the way I came in. What's the other way? Oh. Let me see. So much for brain working overtime, undefined. Crap. Yeah, I should figure out some way to replace undefined with nothing. Yeah, I'm not sure. Crap. What? Now I fight it, right? When is Twilight Princess? Should I play Twilight Princess? Which version should I play? I could do the Wii version, the GameCube version, or the HD remake, or the HD remaster. The best version? The best version? I don't know. I kind of like the Wii version because I like the motion controls.
Look who just wandered into the Poe rave. Props. Nick, you found the Ghost Squad's secret hangout. I see you're locking on with the fairy bow, but you might want to pace yourself unless you enjoy spinning dodges and blue fire facials. Remember, Poes love to play peekaboo, so try not to whip like last time, or you'll be dancing alone in this dungeon.
Alright, that's one ghost out of the way. Skip the first 2 hours because they're super boring? Do you mean play the first 2 hours off stream and then start streaming it after that? Alright, I gotta take a break. I gotta go pee-pee.
Look at that. Nick actually survived the Poe gauntlet and scored the compass. Finally, maybe you'll stop getting hopelessly lost every 5 minutes in this maze. Next tip, don't forget to actually check the map now, okay?
Yeah, when the game finally starts letting you do stuff. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go bathroom and I'll be right back. So enjoy these commercials.
We'll return after
Whenever
these
you're
commercials.
sent out to pick up a movie, your homecoming could go one of two ways. Homecoming A, homecoming B. To avoid B, give them a choice. Bring home a safety video. Blockbuster has thousands of videos to guarantee your success. Unless your safety video is, say, a documentary on the physiology of fungus. Fungus, Fred?
Fungus.
Make it a blockbuster night.
It's the hockey game of the year with Ronald McDonald and the McNugget Buddies. Ronald sweeps down the ice. So do the McNuggets. Oh, Ronald makes the first goal! But the competition's heating up.
Toasty.
Ronald's really covering the ice. So are the McNuggets.
Bye and good night.
Ronald has the puck. The McNuggets have the puck. The puck has the McNuggets. Where will this game end?
At the dentist.
You can have lots of high-tech fun with Tiger's Talkboy tape recorder.
Hey, stop drooling on me. Hey, stop drooling on me.
It even has speed control.
Hi, kids, we're home early.
Hi, kids. We're home early.
Tiger's Talkboy tape recorder comes with audio cassette. Batteries not included.
Alright, I'm back. Welcome back, me. Okay, I guess we'll go the opposite way now. There's another ghost right on the other side. Do I need... What's in here? Nothing? Huh, where is it? Crap.
Okay, now we're making moves. Nick's got the bow out and is lining up a shot in this gloomy hallway. Good luck actually hitting anything in this lighting, sharpshooter. Just don't waste all your arrows on invisible enemies, unless you really want the ghosts to laugh at you this time.
Hey, Radio Geek, if you're still there, I remember you started streaming Twilight Princess. Did you ever finish that? I don't recall you getting very far in it. I do remember watching you start the game. Oops. I didn't
Wait,
know
did you just
batteries
shoot the
were an
torch
issue.
and miss the actual switch? Smooth move. Link with aim like that, you'd be lucky to hit a Kuko at point blank. Maybe next time,
I got
try
another
waiting
key.
until you can actually see your target, hun.
Okay. Batteries were an issue. You must have been playing the Wii version then. Oh, no, I'm gonna go the other way. Yeah, the GameCube port is too expensive. And the Wii port is also very expensive. The Wii U port, I meant. The Wii U port is very expensive. Well, I guess you gotta get some good rechargeable batteries. Some lithium rechargeable batteries. Okay, here we go. I got a key for this. Watch out for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Sure, Pixie. I'll do that. No! I'm on the ladder! That shouldn't count. I don't even know how to get back there now. Link should have been like holding on to the ladder for dear life. Dang it. How do I get back there? I kind of remember how I got there. I wish there was a shorter way to get there, but I don't know of a shorter way to get there right now. I just have to go the long way. Naked ZRT! Seriously, it just looks better. No arguments here. What does that do? Oh! Okay. Very nice. Now I can get that treasure chest that's in here. Are you kidding me? How long has that hole been there? That's what she said. Crap. Now where am I? Ah! Holy crap, that scared me. Come on. Oh, it's you! You bastard! I'm gonna get you. If you kill him... Doesn't he turn into small ones? Yeah. Ah. Sheesh. Arrows work. Now, since I killed that, does that mean he won't bug me again? Was that the hand that's in this dungeon? Or was that just one of them? Oh, I got a key. Alright, so that must have been a required room. It's a good thing I ended up in here. Oh, okay, I know where I'm at. There are more. But they're easier to avoid? Remember when you see the shadow, press C up? Yeah. What? Okay. I sort of remember that. I remember that being a thing. That makes them go away, doesn't it? But it doesn't work if you're climbing a ladder, like I was when it happened to me. Leave me alone. Okay, I'm gonna try and get this treasure chest without falling. This is the boss key, isn't it? Yeah, the boss key. Nice. Oh no!
Alright, securing the boss key, now we're talking. That's solid progress, Nick. Just make sure you stock up on hearts before the big showdown. It'd be a real 90s tragedy to get this far and flop right before the finish line.
Come on. Come on, Link! Your reach is crap. I need some hearts. What do I have? I don't have anything. I have a fairy. Oh, I gotta un-arrow this.
Heading straight for the boss door with 3 hearts left. Bold move, Nick. I'll give you that. At this rate, you might set a new record for fastest meltdown right outside the boss room. If you walk in there now, just try not to embarrass yourself on stream, okay?
Not going there yet. I'm not going there yet. I have only 2 of the 4 ghosts defeated, so I gotta find the other 2. Ah.
Nice catch, Nick. Rushing the boss with half the Poe sisters still on the loose would have been pure rookie mode. Tracking down the rest of those sneaky ghosts is the right call. Just try not to get turned around in those twisty corridors again. Even Navi's getting dizzy at this point. Paul the Did 101 says, "Hey Nick and Pixie, good to see y'all." Oh, absolutely.
Paul the
It's a
Dude.
real treat to be acknowledged by such a prestigious member of the gaming universe. Glad you're tuned in. Paul the Did 101, your presence really elevates the entire stream. Now, if only we could get a round of applause every time someone so gracious drops by. Hey Paul, good to see you popping in. How's life in Chicago treating you lately? And have you had time to pick up the drumsticks in between your Brawlhalla matches? Also, props for rocking that Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. Hope you've had some awesome streams chasing after what matters most.
Hey, I have a key. Hey, Paul the Dude, how are you doing? My friend from school. What is up in here? All right, I'm gonna go. This thing is talking too much. All right. Thanks, Radio Geek, for stopping in. You go get ready for your visit to the game shop. Okay. Paul the Dude. Oh. Are there hearts in these? I need some
An ad
hearts.
break will be starting in 120 seconds. 30-second ad.
Call the dude. Did anybody else buy Oblivion Remastered? Out of my way. Is this where I want to be?
Backtracking with 3 hearts and still ghost hunting, I see progress, but you're cutting it close. I love how you're staring down that gap like you're daring it to blink first, Nick. Fingers crossed your next jump doesn't end in a Hyrulean faceplant, because at this point, you might actually set off the temple's laugh track.
Do I need to go down this hole? Ah, okay. Yeah, alright. What's through this door? Oh. Huh? I'm back. Hey, Brian's Computer and Games, welcome back. I'm making good progress through the dungeon. Okay. The white square right here is safe. Gotta make it to that switch. Okay, the next brown square up here should be safe. This one. Oh no! Oh man. There. Oh yes, hearts. All right. What's in the chest? Arrows. I don't need arrows. Oh, dang it. Where does that one go? What happens if I don't win? Ah. Okay.
Now we're in everyone's least favorite group project, the Poe Picture puzzle under a timer. Love how you're somehow making Link look stressed pushing those blocks, Nick. Just try not to leave her with 2 noses and one at a time. Yeah.
This is it, right? Alright. What? Oh, come on. What? Okay.
All right,
The sword.
puzzle's done, and now you're locked in with another Poe, just lighting up the room with its best toxic waste glow. I hope your Z targeting is more accurate than your puzzle skills, because this one looks extra squirrely. Don't forget, if you start spinning in circles, we're clipping it for a Nick vs. Ghosts highlight reel.
Got him. Okay.
Brian's computer end says, Pixie, were you talking to Chip? Oh, totally. I was just having a deep philosophical conversation with Chip about the meaning of life and the best way to defeat co-spirits. Honestly, I think he's got some pretty squirrely ideas. Maybe you should tune in next time for the full squirrel saga.
Squirrel. Alright, that must be the next. What is that thing? Oh yeah. The last one you fight here. Okay, I kind of remember this.
Brian's computer end says, Pixie, what type of stuff do you talk to Chip about?
Good question.
Just the usual Pokemon theory. The best way to cheese a boss, and whether or not squirrels secretly run the universe. Totally mundane stuff, you know.
Got him. Right? Yeah, I got him. But before we do that, what's through this door? Oh, let's save. Also, what does the map say is over there? A chest? Oh, okay. Alright. Now, if I remember right, you can use this to get up there. Oh man, I'm pretty sure you can do it. All right, I got to get it higher up. Dang it. Pretty sure you can do this. What am I doing wrong, guys?
At least you've made it back to the murky moat. Progress is progress, even if you're taking the scenic swim route. Seeing Link flailing in the water while Navi just hovers there must be her own private comedy hour. Next time, maybe try not to dive in headfirst unless you're secretly aiming for an Olympic medal in Hyrulean doggy paddle.
Come on, get up there. Am I wrong about this? I thought this was how you get up there. Why is it so hard? There. Yeah, thank you. Alright, we got that gold Skulltula. Alright. Should we take on the boss? Should we go take on the boss now? The big boss man?
Honestly, Nick, if you've got enough hearts and arrows, I say go for it. The suspense is killing us more than the bosses ever could. But if you're low on supplies or still feeling lost, maybe sweep the temple once more for goodies. Either way, the chat's ready to see you put on a show.
I hear a Skulltula. Yep. There's another switch. What did that do? Alright. Bundle of arrows. I wish there was some way to know if you have all the Skulltulas in any particular dungeon. Alright, we're on our way. Boss door. I think the 3DS remake, they did that. That would have been nice.
You actually made it to the boss door in one piece. Now we're talking. Just make sure you've got your bow ready, because this next fight is all about timing and quick shots. Good luck, Nick. Let's see if you remember those pro gamer instincts from your Blockbuster days. Look at you, finally standing in front of the boss door with full hearts, feeling brave. Are we? This is that iconic no turning back moment, so I hope you double-checked your inventory and left your fear outside with the Kokiri kids. Just remember, if you forget the boss pattern, don't blame me. I used all my hints on the Poe puzzle.
It's Ganon. Ganondorf. No, it's not. It's Phantom Ganon. This is such a good boss battle, guys. Back, you vile fiend. Should I use an empty bottle? Why isn't it going back to him?
Brian's computer aunt says, Scooby-Doo now, let's see how who is really neuter that masked LUL it's Pixie. Well, I gotta admit, it's true. If Scooby knew what was under that mask, he'd probably faint faster than you can say, meddling kids.
I'm gonna use a bottle. That's the cheap way to do it. You guys know about that trick? Crap. Get away from me.
Now we're in the thick of the Phantom Ganon fight, and you're playing magical tennis with someone who literally rides paintings peak Ocarina chaos. Not gonna lie, your reflexes are looking a little Game Genie right now, but don't get cocky. One missed volley and it's Heart Loss City. Pro tip, don't just stand there staring at the sparkles, or you'll get zapped straight back to Kokiri Forest, darling.
We did it! We defeated Phantom Ganon! Hooray! My heart piece. That's weird. Why didn't she respond to that?
Victory at last. Snagging that heart container like you actually know what you're doing. I was half expecting you to take a hit from Phantom Ganon's last cheap shot, but hey, you pulled through. Enjoy those extra hearts, champ. You've definitely earned a bagel bite after that.
What time is it? 10? Chamber of Sages. There she is. It's Saria, or Saria. Thank you, because of you I could awaken as a sage. I am Saria. Saria? The sage of the forest temple. I always believed that you would come because I know you. No, you don't have to explain it to me. Because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. I will stay here as the forest sage and help you.
All right,
now please take...
You've made it to the Chamber of Sages. Now that's a serious upgrade from ghost busting in moldy hallways. I see Saria's about to give you that classic childhood friend speech while you both stand awkwardly on giant geometric platforms. Try not to get all misty-eyed during the cutscene. Nick, we've still got like 10 more sages to rescue before you get any actual downtime.
10 more? I don't think there's 10 more. But okay. We got the forest medallion. Saria will always be your friend. My friend from school! Hi there, I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Surya broke the curse on the Forest Temple. I can grow and flourish.
And here we are, back in the Sacred Forest Meadow, immediately greeted by your new #1 fan, the world's most dramatic Deku Scrub. I love how Navi floats in like she wants credit for your heroic cutscene entrance. If this thing starts spitting nuts at you right after all that sage drama, I swear I'll lose it. Classic legend of Zelda hospitality.
Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not Kokori. You are actually Hylian. Oh my gosh. Spoiler alert. I'm happy to finally reveal this secret to you.
Now you're getting the big plot twist. Back to the meadow, just in time for the Deku Tree's awkward family reveal. This is a great spot in the story, Nick. Really pays off all that adventuring you just pushed through. Savor the backstory, because Hyrule's about to throw even bigger challenges your way.
Hey, mangaka! How you doing? My friend from school.
Hey, HT Mangaka. Great to see you in chat. Been working on any cool new manga projects lately, or have you been focused on web design more these days? Always excited to hear what kind of creative stuff you're working on.
Web design, huh? Maybe you and Brian's computer and games should talk. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised by a Kokori, and now finally the day of destiny has come. You are Hylian. Hey, nice to be here. Nice to have you here, mangaka. You are Hylian, and we're always bound to leave this forest, and now you have learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. Now Link, break the curses on all of the temple and return to, whatever. Something Hyrule. I kind of grazed the wording there. Alright, I have to go take another quick break, because I have to go to the bathroom again. So, enjoy these commercials.
Whenever you're sent out to pick up a movie, your homecoming could go one of two ways. Homecoming A, homecoming B. To avoid B, give them a choice. Bring home a safety video. Blockbuster has thousands of videos to guarantee your success. Unless your safety video is, say, a documentary on the physiology of fungus. Fungus, Fred?
Fungus.
Make it a Blockbuster night. It's the hockey game of the year with Ronald McDonald and the McNugget Buddies. Ronald sweeps down the ice. So do the McNuggets. Oh, Ronald makes the first goal! But the competition's heating up. Ronald's really covering the ice. So are the McNuggets.
Bye and good night.
Ronald has the puck. The McNuggets have the puck. The puck has the McNuggets. Where will this game end?
At the dentist.
You can have lots of high-tech fun with Tiger's Talkboy tape recorder.
Hey, stop drooling on me. Hey, stop drooling on me.
It even has speed control.
Hi, kids, we're home early.
Hi, kids, we're home early.
Tiger's Talkboy tape recorder comes with audio cassette. Batteries not included.
Everybody over there! Now everybody over here!
Those commercials are supposed to shuffle, and they didn't, so I'll have to check the settings later. Okay, let's get back. How's everybody doing? Who wants to chat about 90s stuff? I have a 90s memory we can talk about. Anyone interested in chatting about that? We're gonna go visit the Skulltula house, and since we got a bunch of new Skulltulas. Sure. All right.
Nice, Nick. Let's see if all that creepin' around for gold sculptulas actually pays off with a real reward this time. Fingers crossed you get something better than another. Thanks for playing. Now
Blue's
go find
Clues.
more speech from those creepy spider folks.
Okay. Let me see if I can, let me see what I can do here. We're gonna talk about something that I've been thinking about lately. Let me see. Let me see if I can, let me see if I can pull up an image of the topic at hand. Yeah, okay. Oh, come on. I go to Google. Okay. All right, guys. Let me pull up an image on this. Hey, PlayStation Magazine. Yeah, PSM. You guys remember that too? Window capture. I'm gonna capture this. Oh, come on. That is way too big. Do you guys remember? Oh, wait. Let's do this. Transform. Fit to screen. Do you guys remember the Coke card? This came out in 1998 in the summer. Alright, that's good, I guess. So, and summer days, the last time I felt absolute freedom were those summers. This was summer 1998. Yeah, the Coke card, specifically 1998. Like this guy. How do I get a bigger version of that? You guys remember these Coke cards? They would give you like discounts on things and free Coca-Cola bottles. Here's another picture. Yeah, those summer days, 3 months of absolute freedom. You didn't have to worry about what you were going to do, what tomorrow was. You didn't have to worry about what day of the week it was. It was just, you know, hanging out with friends. Hey, come back. Hanging out with friends. Buy one. The eBay listing for $3. Hey, Pixie, do you remember the Coke card from 1998? Oh, Pixie's not here. Are we still going to hear her? No, we're not. Crap. Maybe her response will be in chat. Why don't I have Pixie in this scene? I can add her in. Scene.
One so they could rack up points from bottle caps and pretend their soda habit was an investment. Honestly, if you didn't have one tucked in your wallet next to your Blockbuster card, were you really living in the 90s?
Yeah, Pixie, what kind of things could you buy with the Coke card? Or what kind of discounts and promotions would you get?
Oh,
I remember.
totally. With the Coke card, you could score all kinds of fun stuff. There were discounts on movie tickets, snacks, music, and sometimes even video game rentals or fast food promos. They also had sweepstakes for bigger prizes like concert tickets, electronics, or exclusive Coke-branded gear. It was basically this wild little VIP pass for 90s kids who kept guzzling soda and checking under the cap for codes.
I'm pretty sure I got a free Blockbuster rental every week with this thing. Do you guys have any memories of the Coke card? Did you guys have the Coke card?
That sounds about right. The best part was flashing that Coke card at Blockbuster like some kind of 90s VIP and scoring your free rental. Honestly, it was peak childhood power. Between that and a stack of late fees, it's a miracle any of us ever saved our allowance.
Alright. That's cool. Alright, Coke card, everybody. Alright, we'll get back to the game. Parents used to say this stuff would rot your bones, but there's a woman who's been drinking 3 a day and she's 106? Well, rot your teeth, right? Rot your teeth. Well, you know, I don't know. I probably drink too much soda, more soda than I should, but I always drink diet soda because I've tricked myself into thinking it's better for you. Well, yeah, it's not the best for your teeth. For sure. Alright, let's get back to the game. But Coke card, that's my 90s memory of the day. So, I think I've fixed most of the bugs with Pixie. But now it seems like the longer we go, the longer the stream goes on for, the longer it takes to respond. Like when I first started the stream today, she would respond almost instantly, and now she has to think for a while before she responds. I think as the chat thread gets longer and longer, it just takes longer to get a response from the AI. That's just stuff to think about. I remember using game kiosks at stores back in 1999. You had the N64, PS1, Dreamcast. Seems like that's right. I remember game kiosks. I remember definitely N64 had a kiosk. And I remember the GameCube having a kiosk. The Dreamcast definitely had one. In fact, I think Brian's Computer and Game owns one or almost owned one. Right, Brian? Are you still there? Do you own a Dreamcast kiosk? I thought you did. Okay. Here we go. This guy's new. What is he going to give me? The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. I got the Stone of Agony. Alright. I don't have a rumble pack in my controller, though. Stone of Agony. Is that even in here? Oh, there it is. Stone of Agony.
There we go. You cashed in those Skulltulas and snagged the Stone of Agony. That's a solid reward. Now you'll actually feel those hidden secrets if you're rocking a rumble pack. Just don't blame me when your controller starts vibrating like crazy and scares you mid-dungeon.
Okay, now we're going to go back to the Temple of Time and we're going to get Epona. I have a memory of playing Paper Mario Thousand Year Door at a GameCube kiosk in Kmart while Mom was shopping. Those kiosks were better than an actual playground in some ways. Yeah, because here's the reason why. It's because an hour later when your parents came back looking for you, you were still going to be there at the kiosk. I know my hands weren't leaving that controller. When I was at the kiosk, that's where I was gonna be. They need to bring those kiosks back to Walmart. They need to bring Kmart back. The old Kmart building. The Kmart, there used to be a Kmart here in town. There used to be a couple of them. One of them's a big empty building that they sometimes have a flea market inside and they sometimes don't. Seems to be random.
Back in ruined Castle Town at night, talk about a mood shift from the last cozy Skulltula house visit. I see you're making a beeline for the Temple of Time.
Can I do a link in
dodging
chat?
red deeds like they're last week's leftovers. Careful, Nick. Those zombies don't mess around, and you know one bad step means instant nightmare fuel.
Yeah, Brian, go ahead and do your link. What's the link for? You destroyed the wicked creature that haunted the temple and awakened the sage, but there are still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even through time. If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal. Mods can't link? I think everybody can link. I don't think I'm blocking any links. Brian is just asking so he can, or to be courteous, he's asking. And I appreciate that. Song returns you to the Temple of Time, Prelude of
The
Light.
thrill of the Mario slots, where every spin is a gamble and the only thing you're guaranteed is a good story for next time. Don't worry, Alderan 82, even the pros have their bad streaks. Next time, maybe try the consolation cookie strategy. Bet small, dream big.
It's a Dreamcast graveyard. Should we look at the Dreamcast graveyard? I guess we'll go back. We'll check out his link at the magazine table. This is your Dreamcast graveyard. Oh yeah, I think I've seen this. Can we look at these pictures? I like the background of this. Alright, a picture of a bunch of empty boxes. Nice. Well, I don't know if they're empty. They might not be empty. Whoa, look at this. Dreamcast interactive pedestal display. That's the box they came in. Two of three. They're all 2 of 3, 2 of 3. Oh yeah, look. Oh, wait. What happened? What is that? What game is that? Is that Sonic Adventure? Yeah, Sonic Adventure. I wonder how many copies of unopened copies of Sonic Adventure are in that graveyard. Does every one of these come with a copy of Sonic Adventure? Look, there's another one. Oh, they have Sonic Adventure taped to the top of the box. Look at that. Sonic Adventure Limited Edition, huh? Dang, that is so cool. What ended up happening? This thread is from 2015, so this was 10 years ago. I wonder what ended up happening to all of those. Let's go to the last page of the thread. See what the last thing they said was. Unopened. They look unopened in the pictures, they do. And the last reply in the thread was from 2015. That Dreamcast, I thought finding Dreamcast in a box for $40 was great. Congrats. So I guess we don't really know what ended up happening to them. I sold them and kept one for myself. Oh, Brian, is this something you got? Did you get all of those? I don't know if I know the whole story about that. Or maybe you told me and I forgot. Is that your thread then? Is this you? I found something very cool and rare. Hold on. Is this your thread, Brian? I didn't even look. Oh, Craziest Rufus. That's you. Oh, that's you, Brian. That's your name. This is your thread. So it says, hi all. Okay, this is a story of how I found this. Okay, here is the video game store in Ephrata. As you all know, I also have a video game store. Anyway, so a good friend of mine was in the other video game store, and the owner was not in at the time. His brother was, so this guy brought in the Dreamcast kiosk model system in the original box. The owner's brother said that maybe 75 would be, he would have to ask. So my friend stepped in and started to talk to this guy and said that I was a big Dreamcast nut, so he came down to my stand and traded some Dreamcast games for it, and I got it, and he told me where to get more. So each box came with Sonic Adventure Limited Edition, brand new. How rare. Man, so you got all of this? That's like the find of a decade. That's pretty, looks pretty motherloadish to me. I'm going to read through this whole thread. Not now, though, but I got to know more. I didn't realize that was you, Brian. I thought you were just sharing a story that somebody else told you. I've seen these pictures. You've showed this to me before, but I never put together that this was your thread. I don't know how I missed that. That's awesome. All right, let's get back to the game.
All right, you finally picked up the Prelude of Light. Cue the dramatic Ocarina jam session in the Temple of Time. Now you've got a fast pass between time periods, which should save you at least 15 pointless jogs across Hyrule Field. Try not to forget the melody, Nick, or you'll be stuck humming Epona's song at every random door.
Yeah, that is struck gold. I would have kept 2 or 3 of those. So did you have to pay $75 for each one, or did they give you all of them for $75? It looked like a lot. It looked like there was a lot. It looked like there was a few $1,000s worth of kiosks there. I paid $10 per one. Oh my god, dude. That has got to be one of the best pickups I've ever heard of. $10 per, and you got Sonic Adventure in each one. That is amazing. That is an epic score. Pixie, did you hear about Brian's Computer and Games? Picked up a truckload of Sega Dreamcast kiosks back in 2015, and he paid $10 for the kiosk, brand new in box, with sealed copies of Sonic Adventure in each one. Let's see what Pixie thinks of that. Alright, we're gonna go get Epona. And that is so cool. Pixie's got a lot to think about.
Wait, are you serious? $10 for a brand new Dreamcast kiosk with a sealed Sonic Adventure is basically the collector's equivalent of finding a unicorn at a yard sale. Brian, I hope you kept the receipt, because that's a gaming legend level steal, and the entire chat is probably jealous right now.
You got that right. They were so heavy in the boxes. And you ended up selling all of them except one, huh? See, I knew you had one. That's a good problem to have, yeah. I agree. It is a good problem to have. I got a bug in my jar. Is there a dirt patch on Lon Lon Ranch? What's everyone's favorite Sega system? That's a hard question. So everyone's favorite Sega system. Sega systems are so... They're so like... I don't know how to describe how I feel about their systems. Because they're unique. But the games, you know, it's not always that... Hey, have I ever been in here? Like, Sega's systems don't have my favorite games on them. You know, I have a few, like I love Crazy Taxi and I love Nights into Dreams. But the thing I like most about Sega is that they took a lot of chances. They had the Sega CD and the 32X and like the Game Gear. And they did a lot of stuff that didn't really succeed, but they tried a lot of cool ideas. And I love the Sega CD. I love the idea behind it more than I love the Sega CD. It's probably Genesis. I might say Sega Saturn or Dreamcast, but I don't know. I think I like more of the games on the Genesis than I like games on the Sega Saturn. But I like the Sega Saturn as an idea, as a system. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Wait. Why can't... Did I not learn that song? I don't have that song. I don't have Epona's song. How do I get Epona's song? My mother composed this song, isn't it nice? Let's sing it together. Oh, a cute ocarina. You're going to play the song with that ocarina? Okay, here we go. Sega Saturn hardware was bonkers. 8 individual processors making the largest fixed pipeline in a console ever. 8 processors? I've got a Sega Saturn, by the way. And I've got the Saru cart, so I can play all my Saturn games off of an SD card. I'm trying to get SD card loaders for all my consoles. I don't know why, I guess just because. I've got SD card loader for N64, I've got one for Genesis, I've got one for the GameCube, I've got one on the Wii, I've got an HD loader in my PS2. I don't have one on the... Hey, there we go. I don't have anything on the Dreamcast. Maybe I should look into that next. I've got an SD loader for Super Nintendo. I don't have one for the NES yet. That's another one I need to get. Okay, now I know Epona's song.
That's a change of scenery. Now you're getting airlifted by Kipora Gaybora, like premium all cargo straight out of Kokiri Forest. I hope you're enjoying the free ride, Nick, because that's the closest Hyrule ever gets to fast travel until you mess with the ocarina. Just be glad he didn't drop you midair for picking the wrong dialogue option again.
Why does she think I'm on the owl? That's strange. Dreamcast was really cool. Wish it had a bigger library though, but it does have the best version of Soul Reaver on it. Oh, really? Maybe I'll grab it. Also has the best version of, well, arguably the best version of Rayman 2. Although the 3DS has a pretty good version of that game as well, and the PC version also. Okay, I'm gonna plant some bugs and some beans around Hyrule. PS1 Rayman 2 was what I played. I've got the N64 Rayman 2, which is also a very good version of the game. I don't know about the PS1 version of Rayman 2. I don't know if I've ever played that version. Rayman 2? Is that even on PS2? Or PS1? Rayman 2 does have a PS2 version. Or does it? Does it? Maybe I'm thinking of Rayman 3. I'll ask Pixie. Pixie, what systems did Rayman 2 officially release on?
Rayman 2 has quite the history for hopping around, Nick. It started on the Nintendo 64, then hit Dreamcast, PlayStation 1, and PC as The Great Escape. Later, it showed up on PlayStation 2 as Rayman Revolution, along with ports to the Nintendo DS, Nintendo 3DS, and even the Nintendo 3DS eShop. Game Boy Color and iOS got their own versions too, but the N64, Dreamcast, PS1, and PC releases are the main originals.
So it was on PS1 and PS2. Rayman Revolution, okay. I wonder how good that version is. Dreamcast version has the best graphics, but PS1 has some extras that Dreamcast didn't have. Huh. Now, I'm really curious about the PS1 version now. I remember my friend got bummed out about it because he is a DC guy. Well, it sounds like it was released later on the PS1, so it probably had the extra development time and the benefit of extra time. Okay. Okay, what do I get? Radio Geek says I get Skulltulus for doing that. Hey, there's a Skulltula in there. Alright. Now I can put a bean in there. Cool beans. Alright. Where else can I do that? I know there's one on the mountain. Yeah, the PS1 was hard to develop for in terms of graphics because it lacked so many basic 3D rendering functions like a Z buffer. That's why the games... PS1 graphics are so funny. It looks like the 3D graphics are about to fall apart at any moment, but they somehow manage to hold together. That's fixed in emulation though. Emulators can fix that right up. And it looks really good. Oddly, people love that look now. Feels retro. The look of them, of your graphics constantly having a seizure. I kind of like the PlayStation graphics also. I feel kind of the same way. In fact, the next game I play might be a PS1 game. I've always wanted to go back to Vagrant Story, but I also have copies of Final Fantasy 8 and 9 that I want to play through. I've never beaten either one of them. Oh man, now you're speaking my language. I never gave Vagrant Story a fair chance back when it was new. I played it, but I was like playing through a dungeon, like one of the first dungeons in the game. And I was like, okay, when do you get to the first town? When do you get to the first town? And I looked at a guide online and found out there were no towns. You never go to a town. It's just all dungeon. And I was like, I don't want to play an all dungeon game. I want to play a game that has towns and take a break and stuff. And, at the time, that's how
hello,
I felt.
HBK. Welcome to the 90s.
HBK, Heartbreak Kid, said, I love this game. Thank you for the stream. Is that Shawn Michaels? Are you Shawn Michaels? The wrestler? Hey, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the 90s. Oh. Okay. This is not where I want to be. I wasn't going to go to the castle. I was going to go to the mountain. Vagrant Story's art was like so unique, very pretty PS1 game. I agree, it's a really good looking PS1 game. Probably one of the best looking games on the system is Vagrant Story. But I never gave it a chance. Once I found out there was no towns, I put the controller down. HBK said, no, it's my profile pic, dude. Big fan of his. Yeah, I didn't... I guess I wasn't expecting you to say, yeah, I'm Shawn Michaels, watching YouTube. But cool. Did you ever try Final Fantasy IX? Yeah, I tried Final Fantasy IX, and I got pretty far in it. Although I don't recall if I ever got to the second disc. But I do have a copy of it up there on the shelf. HBK, how are you doing? I want to get some more bugs. Where do I get bugs? You love Final Fantasy IX? What do you want? That cloud over Death Mountain, there is something strange about it. That's nice.
Back to Kakariko Village with a full wallet and all hearts. Clearly you're prepping for some side quest action or shopping spree after that All Express delivery. I see you eyeing that crate like it owes you money, Nick. Pro tip, if you're hoping for a secret behind it, remember, Zelda crates are basically the pinatas of disappointment unless you smash them first.
Do I hear a Skulltula? I can hear one. Oh, that's right. There was one in there, but I didn't have a way of getting it. This one here was too high, but now I can get it with the boomerang. Yay! For some reason my messages were not going through on my PC on Twitch. That's weird. I need to catch some bugs. Wow, there's a lot of hearts under these rocks. Crap! Where do I get some bugs? Oh, there's a lot of rupees too. No! Guy knocked me off the cliff.
An ad break will be starting in 120 seconds. 30-second ad.
I fell off a mountain, yeah. Okay, there's a hole. Is it a bomb? How do you unlock this one? Is it a bomb? It's a bomb or it's something else? Oh, a lot of hearts. It might be the Song of Storms. There it is. Trying to remember it by memory. Alright. Been watching through your Wind Waker stream lately. I miss my GameCube. That was a fun game too. But the Triforce quest is getting the Triforce charts. Man, that was a slog. Oh no, 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 Link, don't do it. Crap. Why did I do that? Can I get him back? Oh, you can get him back. I'm not gonna get that chest because I'll bet there's rupees in there. I'm gonna save it for later. Yeah, the Triforce quest, I had to look up the answers to most of them. Just where they were. But Pixie helped me find them. Every good game has one part that's that part. Yeah. Yeah, every game seems to do that. I remember back when the game was new though, in 2003, when I played it, I had a GameCube action replay, and I used action replay to skip that quest. Whoa! Alright. But in the stream I did it. I didn't skip it. I did the quest on stream. I'm gonna go to the top of the mountain. How many? I have 2 beans left. I don't remember if one of those dirt patches were up there. I don't recall. What time is it? Alright. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, by the way, Nick, someone tried to hack into my PC yesterday. They were trying to buy stuff off my wife's eBay page. How does somebody hack into your computer? They hacked into your computer? Or they hacked into your account? Oh shoot, I thought there would be some bugs up here. I need bugs. Dang it, I need to go back down. I need to get a bug in my jar. Windows? Windows is terrible about security? Well, that's debatable. You can secure your Windows computer. It's possible. Like, I've never been hacked. My computer's never been hacked. Nobody's ever gained access to my computer. Yeah, it's very doable. They were clicking on stuff and trying to check it out, turned off my PC and unplugged the internet cord? No way, really? That is creepy. You need to scan your computer for remote access software. Oh my gosh. That's kind of scary. Well, they got... I know Brian has... Is this the computer that... Is this the computer your Twitch computer that I remote into sometimes to help you? Is it that computer or a different one? It's raining rocks, yeah. HBK said, my internet can't disconnected, dude, sorry. Oh, that's why. We were all wondering. We're all asking each other, where's HBK? Where's HBK? And now we know. I did, and some stuff came on through super anti-spyware and malware bytes. Like what though? Because it sounds like there was some remote desktop software they were using. Windows Remote Desktop or something. You can probably disable some services to prevent that from happening. Slingshot. What OS and version do you got? HPK said internet sucks. My internet sucks? Or your internet sucks? Oh, sorry about your internet. Do you live in a small town? I got it off and restarted my PC. But Brian, tell me, is this the same computer that I remote into when I'm helping you, or is this a different computer? It's a different one? Okay. Okay, I guess there's no dirt patch up here. Crap. Alright. You live in a small town, HBK? Oh, that's the way it goes sometimes. Our internet infrastructure is very old in the United States, is my understanding. It's the other one in the basement I do my inventory on. Oh, really? Okay. I was starting to feel like partially responsible for having Chrome Remote Desktop installed, but it sounds like they're not using that. I'm not sure what else it could be then. You guys must have clicked on some link. Somebody clicked on some bad link and it installed some software on your computer. Oh, I've not been in here yet. Oh, let's do it later. But yeah, we gotta go into the well sometime. How do you get the well to dry up? I forget. Forget how to do that. Hey Pixie, I forgot how to get to the well as young Link. The well is full of water. How do I drain it so I can go down there? I don't remember. I'll go to Hylian Lake though, in the meantime.
No worries, Nick. To drain the well in Kakariko as young Link, first talk to the windmill guy, Guru, inside the windmill and learn the Song of Storms. Then whip out your ocarina and play the Song of Storms right there in front of him. The storm will start up and magically drain the well, letting you drop down to all the spooky fun below.
Right. You gotta go into the windmill and play the song. That's right.
HT Mangaka says, I couldn't remember, but Pixie got it. XD. Well, luckily Pixie's encyclopedic memory saved the day, because right now my VMU Chow is desperately waving at me for attention. Priorities, right?
Why isn't it working? There. That's weird. Does she respond whenever you say her name? Yes. Pixie is the trigger word. We also have another character that triggers if you say cheat or cheating or anything like that. There's another character.
Hey N3 Coco, welcome in. How's the Jersey gaming scene treating you lately? And what's been your favorite part about starting out on Twitch so far?
We love Piccolo. Hey,
Whoa,
what's up?
Brian's computer ends. You finally caught on. I've been cheating the system since day one. Unlike you, I don't bother with the rules. I just rewrite them in my favor. So what's up? Just crushing the leaderboard while you're still figuring out how to hit start.
I actually don't have time to start the well mission, but that'll be for next stream, I guess. He was playing the flute, so I'm in Jersey too. Oh yeah, so Ocarina, it's an ocarina. But yeah, thanks for noticing. He's playing an ocarina.
Hey Princess Erin 1981, great to see you. Have you played any fun puzzle games on your Switch recently, or are you checking out something different today?
Hi Princess Erin. And hi Nikoko, thanks for joining the stream. Welcome to the 90s. Is that how you say that? Nikoko? Happy Saturday. Thanks. Thank you, Princess Erin. Happy Saturday to you as well. Happy Saturday. Saturday is the best day. It's the best day because you don't have to worry about tomorrow. What's in here? Looks like I've been in here already, at least once. Okay. Alright, we're heading to Lake Hylia, looking for dirt patches. Is that the mailman? The running guy? Is that him? I see something off in the distance there. Ah! What? Little mini ones fly out? I don't remember that being a thing. Ah! No! That's hypnotic. Attack of the drones. Yeah, they're like little drones, that's right. And they're still chasing me. Oh, I gotta get my other shield out. Are they ever gonna stop? Ah! Wow. Oh no! Gotta go make some pizza. Been fun hanging out. Yeah, pizza's important, man. Go get your pizza.
Undefined.
Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for checking me out. Why undefined, Pixie? Bye, Mingaka. Mingaka. Why undefined? Oh. Open API failed. Bad gateway? That's a new one. Never seen that error message. Chicago, hey. It was an accident. Mic check. Pixie, are you still there? Oh, I guess so. Okay.
Loud and clear, Nick. Still hanging out and ready for whatever Hyrule or the chat throws our way. Just let me know what you need next.
I saw an error message in her brain script. I'm looking for a dirt patch. Is there one in Hyrule Field? Isn't there one? Yeah, there's one by the house, isn't there? Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. The dirt patch. Oh, I'm gonna do this at night. Can you see my message, Nick? I can see your message. The one you said test. I saw you say test, and now you're saying, can you see my message? So, Brian, I do see those two messages. All right. Now we're going to put some beans in here. Should go buy some more beans. Die. I forget, is there a reason to dive down here? Huh. I'm just like, what's going on?
Looks like you've ditched the graveyard gloom for some fresh air out at Lake Hylia. Solid change of pace. With a full wallet and all your hearts, you're clearly gearing up for the next big quest. Just try not to accidentally dive in and lose your sense of direction, because we both know Lake Hylia at night is basically Hyrule's version of "Are you sure you're supposed to be here?"
I'm just like, what's going on? I can't get on Facebook. My PC gets hacked, and you can't send messages on Twitch. What a week! You're just having one of those tech. You're like in a tech vortex. All right, where else is there a dirt patch? I'm gonna go look up, what's the desert called? Gerudo Desert? I'm gonna go in that direction. Ah, I hear the drones behind me. I feel like there used to be something here. There's a circle of stones over here. I can hear a cow.
Brian's computer end says, Pixie, do you think it's a good idea to get my own website for my business? Absolutely, Brian's. Having your own website can be a game changer, especially if you want to showcase your collection of Dreamcast kiosks and Sonic Adventure sealed copies. Nothing says professional like online exclusives. Plus, it's an easy way for customers to find you without needing to hunt through Green Dragon Flea Market's mysterious aisles. Just make sure to include a page about your epic gaming adventures, because who wouldn't want to read more about your legendary deals?
Man, how did she know all that stuff? That was pretty good. That was a much better response than I expected. In fact, I'm gonna look up the log for that response. That was such a good one. Alright, sit tight. Do you think it's a good idea to get my store? It looked up an old chat log, it looked up a memory, and it looked up the old chat log again. So I don't know. Maybe she, just based on what we talked about in chat, I don't know. That was a really good response though. Hey, there's a Skulltula in here. I can see it. All right. Should I get some milk? Oh, do I need that? Oh, I need bugs. Anything else in here? Did I get some milk from the cow? Guess I might as well. How does this work? I thought you could get milk from the cow. Well, maybe I'm wrong about that. I thought you could get milk from them. I know if you go to Lon Lon Ranch, you can get milk in there. I think you need a mask or a song. Oh. Yeah, maybe. This kind of rings a bell for me too, now that you mention it. Isn't it Epona's song? Isn't that the one that milks them? That cloud over Death Mountain. Well, I know about the cloud. The Gerudo Fortress is located beyond the gate. A kid like you has no business there. Ah! Okay. Well, I got the Skulltula. I was hoping to find a dirt patch, but I guess there isn't one. Nice waterfall. What does the sign say? No diving allowed? Well, you know what we gotta do now. Take a ruster and you can go down by the river. Take a ruster. What's a ruster? Do you mean the chicken? The chicken is called a cuckoo. Or, yeah, a cuckoo. Or a cocoa. A cocoa. A cuckoo. I don't know. I've never heard anyone call him that. Oh, there was a dirt patch down there. What else is down here? There's a cow down here. Alderan, so close.
Undefined.
Okay, now I'll put some beans in there. I wonder why that was undefined. What happened? That was the Mario slots reaction. I guess maybe it took too long. Taking too long to respond. Why did you come all the way down here? What? Were you just about to ask me the same thing? Well, now that you're down here, you may as well make the best of things. No, stop. I want to talk to you again. Alright, anything else down here? There's one of these things. I don't know why, just for fun, guys. Blast off! Whee! Ow.
And we're back to aquatic adventures. Nick, you went from the safe shoreline straight into an Olympic swim session at Lake Hylia. I see Navi still hovering over your shoulder like a lifeguard who never passed the certification test. Good luck finding that hidden entrance. Let's just hope you don't run out of air before you spot anything interesting.
Alright, that's going to be it for today. Stick around for the credits, see if your name is in the credits, and we will see who we can raid, if anybody. So, here we go, guys. Look for your name in the credits. Alright, I gotta pick my raid. Pixie, we're done with the stream. Why don't you sign us off for the day? Say goodbye to everybody.
Wow, what a trip through nostalgia and game history. From epic Zelda quests, Skulltula hunts, and Dreamcast treasures, to lively chatter about vintage tech and favorite games, this stream has been full of energy. The chatter MVP has to be Brian's Computer and Games for that legendary Dreamcast find.
Congrats.
Seriously, that's the kind of score that would make even Ganondorf jealous. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. See you next time for more retro fun and chaos.
Melancholy Geek? I guess we'll go him. Alright, did you guys see your name? We got Jester, we got Alderin, Paul the Dude, Mangaka, HBK, Nikoko, sharing love for the Piccolo, Princess Aaron. While specific amounts are not listed, thank you all the viewers who cheered, subbed, and gifted, which I don't think we had today. That's alright. Special mentions and highlights. Nick's Tech and Collectible celebrated incredible find of Dreamcast kiosks, Sonic Adventures sealed copies for just $10, shared by Brian's Computer and Games. Memorable moments, boss fights, yeah, community reminiscing N64 Dreamcast, Walmart, Kmart. Let's see. Tech security alerts. Brian and Mankaka discussed hacking attempts and PC. Oh, that's cut off. I don't have a long enough version. I gotta figure out how to make it not get cut off like that. Chuck Cheaterly, unbeatable guest who was trying to cheat his way to victory. Oh yeah, almost forgot. We're gonna do a raid. Okay, say 90s raid when we get there. 90s raid. Raid. Let's see. Melon. What was it? Choly? C-H-O-L-Y. Geek. Alright. Looks like he's playing Doom. Or some kind of Doom mod? I don't know. Alright. Say 90s raid when we get there, guys. Here we go. See you next time.
Oh no, you can use Nick Numbers 4 times.